All right, one of the marquee races of our evening, the men's 3,000 meters. And because of the young man wearing hip number 9, Sam Ruthe from New Zealand, just 16 years of age. He ran 3:48.88 in the mile. Back here, there he is, right in the middle of the screen, back on the last day of January to set a world under 18 best. He set a national record. He's run 3K national record in 7:56.18, but there is a lot more out there that this young man can accomplish. And the race is scheduled to go through in 7:40 pace, which would be a pretty massive PR for Sam Ruthe on the inside. Ben McMillan scheduled to be our pace setter, and he is at the point right now, bringing Brian Massey from Arkansas with him. With Sam Ruthe in the number 2 spot. Just over 60 seconds opening quarter. And they are dialed into those pacing lights. The world 18, or excuse me, a world under 18 best for 3,000 meters is 7:32. That was outdoors. The U20 record indoors for this distance, 12:53. Excuse me, check that, 7:29, 3,000 meters. I was still dialed in on 5,000. So again, Sam Ruthe has run under 8 minutes. But off that 3:48.88 mile that he unleashed here at BU the last day of January, 3 weeks ago, you definitely know he can do a lot faster. First kilometer in 2:33, so that is 7:39 pace. And again, they were scheduled to be on 7:40 tempo. Hats off to Ben McMillan, our rabbit thus far. With a couple of collegiate runners and a 16-year-old in second, third, and fourth. 6 down, 9 to go. The under 18 best indoors is 7:38.04. Back in 2023 on this oval from Brian Massey. Massouf. In the season opener, Sharon Collier, Danville's season opener, and only 3 have run under 7:43, and that also is a number under 7:50. Total of 7 have ever broken 8 minutes. In the under 18 category, Sam Ruthe, as Mr. McMillan, our initial pace setter, stepping aside at 4:05. Again, how pedestrian it must feel, a 4:05 pace. Yes, he has just under 7 laps to go, but he went 3:48.8 here. Sam Ruthe sitting in the number 2 spot. And we'll see who's going to move up to help him. That is Henry McIkey. Sam Ruthe in second. The field with the top 8, that is Sam Gilman on the tail end of that. Previously from the Air Force Academy, now running for Nike. Five to go at 5:08. They've lost a little bit to the pace and to the pacing lights in that second kilometer as the Arkansas Razorbacks surrounding Ruthe, and Ruthe took a look over his right shoulder and saw Ernest Cheruiyot moving into the lead, and he is going to push the pace with 4 to go at 5:39. This is scheduled to be Sam Ruthe's final race in the States before heading back to New Zealand, back to the outdoor season, as now he moves up into the number 2 spot behind Ernest Cheruiyot. The two-man battle with 3 laps remaining. Ruthe shadowing the Arkansas Razorback. The collegiate lead, Marco Langen, his 7:34 flat at the David Emery Valentine Invite a week ago. 2 to go at 6:40. Can they close under 60 seconds? Sam Ruthe, Ernest Cheruiyot. Cheruiyot currently sitting number 17. That's the wrong place to be, on the wrong side of the bubble. He takes the lead with 1 to go. He's a 4:01 miler, and it looks like he's got enough left in his legs to pull away from the 16-year-old from New Zealand, Sam Ruthe. Previously ran for Texas Tech in Ernest Cheruiyot. His previous best 7:43, and he will break that today as he goes through in 7:40. Ruthe comes through in 7:43 and change. So moving to number 2 or 3 all time. I think that number 4 all time is Sam Ruthe from New Zealand with his 7:43.16. That is number 4 all time in the U18 world rankings, and now 2 of the top 4 times in U18 history have been run on this oval as the Razorbacks go 1-2. And we'll see if he's able to move up a bit in the collegiate ranks with that 7:40.53. There's a young man from New Zealand.